Ever wonder what an auction is like? Curious how they run? I was today in Westford on Tingsboro Road at an auction. I'm Linda Arpino with the Pozerycki Arpino Realty team. Behind me is the house that was being auctioned off. And I just filmed it for you, so if you're curious, take a look.
To bid, you showed us proof of your ability to make the initial deposit. You showed us who you were, filled out your card, you got a 3-digit yellow number. That's basically your power, okay? So what I would say is you can do one of two things. You can either hold it with the numbers facing up and raise your hand, or you can use it and hold it up. But again, for today's purposes in this absolute auction, we want to make sure we give everyone credit for the bids that they make. So with that being said, as I always say, you can stand like this the whole time and just watch, or you can bid. And the reason why it's good to be in the chain of bids is because if in the really outlandish scenario where a high bidder does not perform and defaults, not only do they lose their deposit, but it's 99% of the time my client then instructs me to go to the next bidder or the next bidder. So what I'm saying is, if there was a default, which is very rare, the seller reserves the right to sell to the next bidder, sell to somebody else that wasn't even here, not sell it at all. But in doing this for 30 years, 99% of the time, my sellers have me go to the next bidder. And that means they're in the transcript of what went on. So if you choose not to bid to wait, that's fine. But if you bid and you're in the action, then you're in the bids, and to us, you are the more serious person that would be most likely approached if that scenario was to take place. Now, the most important part of what I have to say is now for bidders regarding your financial responsibility. This is not a foreclosure. There's no municipal liens that you're responsible for. There's no senior lien. There's no mortgage. There's no... What you bid plus the buyer's premium is what you pay. Bid, how about 500 and go? How about a $500,000 bid to start it out? We're in Westford here, all right? This isn't Lawrence, this is Westford. Let's go. Do I hear 500 now? Who's going to start it out? How about 4 and go? How about 4 to start it out now? Can I get a $400,000 opener? All right, we'll get you guys going. I get some brokerages. We'll start with the first one. From bidders number 623 and bidder 651, I've got a $300,000 opener. And then from bidder number 618, I've got $320,000. It's an absolute auction. We're going from there. 320 is what I've got, and 350 is next now, please. 320 and 350 I've got from 685. 350 I have, and how about 375 next? 375 from 622. 375 I've got, and 400 I'll take now. 375 and 4 is next. And 4 is next now, please. 4 I've got from 257. 4 I've got in the quarters where? 4 I've got in the quarter is next. Don't touch your face or anything if you don't mean to bid. Just moving hands around. 4 I've got in the quarter I'll take. 4 I've got in the quarter is next. Quarter I've got from 685. 425 I've got from 685 and a half is next. 425 I've got and 50 I'll take. 425 and 50 is next. And 50 I got a 425 bid. If anybody needs a moment, let me know. I can have you text somebody, call someone. I'll give you 30, 60 seconds. Not much more. 425 I've got and 50 I'll take. How about 35 and go? 35 I've got from 257. 435, 445 to you now. 435 and 45 is next. 445 I've got from 685. 445 I've got and 455 is next. And 55 is where? I got a 445 and 455 I'll take. 445, 55 I've got from 257 and 65 is next. 455 and 65 is next. 455 and 65 I'll take. And 65 is where? I've got a 455, how about 60 and go? That's my lowest increment. Can't ask me to break it down. 455 and 60 I'll take next. And 460 is next. 60 I have from 685. 460 and the 5 is next, and the 5 I have from 257. 65 I've gotten 470 to you now. 65 and 470 is next. 465 I've gotten 470 I'll take. And 470 is next. I've got a 465 bid over here. One time. 465 is what I've got. Twice. 70 I've gotten time from 685. 470 I've got in the 5 I'll take. 470 I've got in the 5 is next. And the 5 is what I need. I get a 470 and the 5 is next. 470 is what I have over here, and 75 I'll take. And 75 is where? And some of you haven't used your numbers one time. 470 I've got in the 5 is where? I get a 470 over here. One time. 470 is what I got. Twice. 475 I've got from 618. We got new blood and new leader. 618 and 475 and 80 is next. 480 is next. No price for it. I get a 475 and 480 I'll take. And 480 is where I get a 475 bid. Do I hear the 80 now? Can I get the 80 next? I get a 475 in the middle. One time. 475 is what I've got. Twice. 80 in the time I've got from 685. 480 I've got in the 5 I'll take. 480 I've got in the 5 is next. And 85 is next. I get a 480. And 485 is where? I've got a 480 bid. Do I hear the 85 now? 480 is what I've got. And 485 is next. I've got 480 over here once. 85 I've got from 618 and 90 is next. 485 and 90 is next. 485 I've got and 90 I'll take. And 90 is where I get a 485 bid. Do I hear the 90 now? Do I hear the 90 next? I've got a 485 bid over here. One time. 485 is what I've got. Twice. In time in the back. 286. 490 I've got in the back from 286 and 95 I'll take. Another new leader. 490 I've got and 95 is next. 490 and 95 is next. Didn't I ask for 500 like 10 minutes ago? 490 I've got in the back and 95 next. And 95 where? And 95 is what I'll take next. I get a 490 in the back. Once. 490 in the back is what I've got. Twice. I get 495 in the front, 618. 495 I've got 500 I'll take. 495 and 500 is next. And 500 is where? And 500 I'll take in the back, 286 and 500. 500 I've got 505 is where? And the 505 is next. I've got a $500,000 bid and 505 I'll take. And 505 I'll like. I get a 500 in the back. Do I hear 505? I get 500 in the back. One time. 500 is what I've got in the back. Twice. I get 500 in the back. Third and last call. 505 in time from 618 and 10 is next. 505 and 10 is where? 505 and 10 I've got from 286. 510 I've got in the 15 is where? 10 I've got in 15 next. 510 I've got in the 515 I'll take. And 515 is where I get a 510 and 15 where? 510 I've got in the 15 I'll take. I get a 510 in the back. One time. 510 in the back is what I've got. Twice. I get 510 in the rear. Third and last call.
The last 515. This was on that.
Are you sure? I'm going to come back to you on that, but I'll take it anyway. 515 I've got from 618. 515 and 20 is next. 515 and 20 I'll take. And 20 is next. I got a 515 and 20 where? 515 is what I've got. To my right. Once. 515 is what I've got. Twice. I've got 515 over here. You want a minute? They're 515. 5,000 increment. They're at 515, 20 to you, sir. Why not? 286 I've got. 520 in the quarter next. 520 I've got in the quarter where? In the quarter is what I'll take. I got a 520 and 25 next. I got 520. One time. 520 in the back is what I've got. Twice. I got 520 in the rear. Third and last call. Everybody done? You guys done? In or out? In or out? Yes or no? Everyone else out? Sold 520 in the back. Give him a round of applause. He didn't buy yesterday, but he bought today. Thank you for your attention, your attendance. Hope to see you at future auctions.
So that was it for today. So it went for $520,000 was the final bid. That person goes over, gives the check that they have to give, which was a $20,000 check made out. They sign their purchase and sale. They commit to close within 30 days. They do get clean title on this one. It was nice because this one you actually did get to come in and they did like an open house. They ran it 2 hours before the auction started, so you could take a look on the inside, which is always nice. Sometimes auctions you don't get inside, you don't know what you're getting. And that was it. So we like to look around Westford, give you information about Westford. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.